Happy Stitch Along Friday.
Happy Stitch Along Friday. I can't believe it's Friday already.
We never can believe it's Friday.
Yeah, I think I say that every week.
You kind of do. And that's okay, because the days go really quickly
They
for
do,
us.
they do.
I was talking to someone yesterday,
Excuse me.
the lady who does our nails, you know,
Yeah.
Jessica.
Yeah, cute little thing.
And she was saying that she was just talking to a nurse friend of hers and saying how lucky she is that she's doing the job she's doing. And that's how we feel.
Oh, yes,
You know,
absolutely.
it's
That's for
really
sure.
a blessing when you have a job that you enjoy.
Yeah.
And we do.
Yes.
So it looks like we got a few people come in.
Oh, good.
Look at Hanky is here.
Good morning.
Hey Pat, did you have trouble commenting before? Because I thought you did. And if you did, your commenting is perfect now. So that's good. I also think that suggestion of putting in Facebook Lite on your phones
Absolutely.
apparently works like
Yeah.
really, really well.
Absolutely.
I hope you don't mind having a little fan on. It's gotten a little warm
It
here.
has gotten warm. Well, if I get warm, I've got my sweater.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we won't worry about it
No.
just now. But I will turn it off.
Shivering.
But I will turn it off if you want. I've got a little thing here that I can turn my fan on and
True.
off at will.
Thank goodness you're blocking it from me.
Well, that's
So,
the whole point. That's why it's over here, not over there, because you get cold.
Excuse me, I seem to have a little tickle this morning.
You're welcome. No, I'm sorry. Yes, of course, not you. I was just looking here. It says, thank you for sharing this,
Oh,
Denise.
no.
You're welcome. Hello, Elizabeth. Good that you're here. And Pat, I hope that you're able to see that you can comment. Yay. Kathy Bird, you made it. Good. Last time you were there. Just a little at the end, almost at the end there. Lorraine, you're in Vancouver. Yay, you made it. That's such a long trip. I hope you're feeling okay and that you're recovering from the
flight.
Yeah.
And Loretta, good morning. Hello. Happy Stitch Along Friday to you as well.
And Linda Bazarski. Hello. Good to see you again. Marley, good afternoon.
Hola. 27 Celsius. Wow.
Yeah, that's not here, thank goodness.
It's supposed to be like that on Monday, though.
Yes, well, we just won't do anything. We'll just have all the fans
All
on
the fans
and
on?
drink lemonade.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good idea.
Somehow I got the camera set so that I can't see the comments very well.
Well, thank goodness it's set because I can see the comments. And
You answer then.
normally I can't.
Oh, is that right? Normally you can't?
Well, normally it's a little bit blocked, so I'm glad you moved it over a little bit.
Okay. Well, maybe what I can do, just 1 second, you guys. I'm just going to move it just slightly. And that means that I have to also move it this way.
Can you see it better?
Oh, lots better.
Oh, good.
Yeah, because the camera was like
right
in the way.
Right there.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It looks like Callie Thompson is here. Marcia Buckingham.
And Tammy's out shopping as usual.
Hey, and you were also able to comment. I'm so glad.
Oh, yes.
Thank you,
absolutely.
thank you. Marcia is saying it's hot Dallas. I can imagine that you guys have had quite the heat wave down there, as far as I understand. And it's sunny in Berkeley for Donna.
Yeah, for Donna. No fog, which is, I think, unusual.
Yeah, definitely. And I think it's not unusual right now. I think this is a time when it gets so warm that the fog gets burned off.
Okay.
Margaret, hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, Pat says, yes, glad to comment again. Excellent. And Sue's out running errands and listening in your car. Oh, that is so nice. I hope that your errands are okay.
You know, it's on Sue's. There says hello, and then there's a little thing right beside it.
Yeah, it says the QB or something.
Oh,
that must be a emoticon, but it's not coming across as one.
I see. Yeah,
at least I think so. Brenda, morning to you. And Marty's here. Yay, it's Chat Friday. You always make us laugh when you do that.
And Tammy's also using Facebook Lite. So.
I hadn't even heard of it.
No, I haven't either.
It's so great that you guys figured it out. Together, we made it through another
Facebook change.
Yeah, exactly. Patricia Readout is here and Joanna Fuson is here. Yes. So those of you who cannot find your way through Facebook on your phones, just put in Facebook Lite and then you can comment all you like.
Apparently so.
Apparently so.
Yeah.
Anyway, what have you done this week? Come on, tell me what you've been doing.
I've
You're
been-
probably aching out of
Well,
tiredness.
yes, I kind of am, and I've had a massage this week, and I've gone to Cairo. Neither one seems to have helped.
Okay, so because we're not doing so many things lately in the
Yeah.
last year,
Yeah.
we didn't do a lot of standing up or, you know.
Exactly. I'm not exercised, and of course my husband retired, and I haven't been walking the dogs in the morning, so I'm really not been exercising
You're not
that
in
well.
shape.
I'm not in shape whatsoever. But this week I've of course been packaging up all the orders we received last week, and I think I'm down to the last 20.
Which is pretty good. 'Cause
Which is
we
pretty
had,
good. I think I had 100,
yeah, I think there was over 100 orders, and
which is great.
it's wonderful, and
Yeah.
there's absolutely no problem. And I even asked Lisa, did she want some help? No, I can do it. I
And
can
I
do it.
can. Yeah, it just takes. It's taken a couple. Well, it took a couple of days to get the drum pincushion ready and
Get it
that
all
kind
in
of stuff.
order.
Yeah,
That's
all
right.
in order.
That's right. Diane Murdersdorf is here from Minnesota. Margaret says, I keep forgetting to ask, any more info on the wood Victorian style pincushion? Yes, we do have some info. They were extremely busy over the summer.
Yeah.
And we can order in the fall, as far as I understand.
Yeah.
And we most likely will. But we can now do a pre-order.
We can. Exactly.
It's so exciting because we had, I mean, I can't even tell you how exciting it is because last week we had so many orders, like in 24 hours, everything we had on offer was sold out. And there were people who were writing us and saying, oh, I'm so disappointed.
Yeah.
Oh, can you bring it back? And can I have one? I'll order it in a shot, that kind of thing. And of course, we can't do that with the other packs, but we can do it with the drum pincushion.
Yeah.
Which meant, I thought to myself, well, how are we going to guess
Yes.
how many people want one?
Yeah.
So we're decided not to guess. And we have a button on our website now, which took me a little while, like maybe a day to figure out how to put it on there. But, I worked my way through.
You did, yes. You worked out some technical challenges.
I'll say. I'm not that technical, but I made it through, which is great because our pre-order button, we've already used it a couple of times. We tested it with some people that emailed us. And now it's working, and so the drum pincushion kit is now available for pre-order.
Yes.
So you can go back to the drum pincushion kit thing, and we are going to keep it on pre-order until next Thursday at noon.
Mm-hmm.
So at noon, the drum pincushion pre-order button will disappear.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you want one, you won't, of course, get one right away because we want to be able to make enough kits to precisely know how many people actually paid for them ahead of time.
Absolutely.
Because otherwise, we just can't keep any inventory in stock anymore. It's just, I'm semi-retired, so we can't do it that way.
It's kind of order on demand type of thing.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
And we're hoping that we can start shipping in 8 weeks or could be 9. Depends on our
supply chain.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have a chain too, don't we?
We do have a supply chain. And some of it's really slow.
But the ones that we're going to be ordering for, we've decided, no, it's not going to be too slow. So we're kind of set that it's going to be September.
Yeah.
At the beginning of September, we're going to be able to start shipping out those pre-orders. And so, both of us are very excited to see
how it works.
And that it works.
And that it works, exactly. And then we'll try the wooden pincushion.
That's right. Sorry. Went back to the pincushion. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, Margaret. So, yes, we'll also do this with the Victorian style pincushion. It's called... a
spindle pincushion.
See, you know.
Yeah, wood base.
Yeah. So the wooden base is going to be able to be pre-ordered so that we know exactly how many he will be making. And because they're all handmade, it's really essential that we don't over-order and keep them in our stock.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So it's a long, complicated answer.
Exactly. So once the drum pincushion is off the pre-order, then we'll do the spindle pincushion wood base.
Yes, and it's going to be exciting next week.
Yeah.
Because we'll do it then.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we have to know, within a week after that.
Yeah.
To know. So there you go. There's an answer. A big long answer, Margaret. Dory Davis, you're here. What happened?
Hey, Dory, how are you doing? Are you still in Florida?
Are you still in Florida? You're certainly not in Czech anymore, I don't think.
No, I think they came back to Florida last June, if I remember correctly.
So exciting to see your face.
Mhm.
I'm so happy you're here. Nora is here from Oklahoma. Wonderful. Welcome. And thank you. Yes, I will pre-order. Oh, that too. Okay, good. And so when will you do the pre-order for the Victorian pincushion, which you have just answered?
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, I'm glad you asked because that was one of the things that we really wanted to make sure that everyone knew about is that we are going to be able to, you are going to be able to pre-order this pincushion, and I'm showing it to you like this so that it looks really good. So I can take a picture of this like that when I'm seeing the video.
Yes, yeah.
I think that's good.
I love how it turned out. It's like if I didn't have so many projects on the go, I would start it right away.
I know, it is so adorable.
It is. I'm just
turned out so
thrilled
nicely.
with how it turned out.
And I have to say, you know, we visualized how it was going to work. But until it's actually finished, you don't even know if it's going to look good.
No.
And the real, the neat thing about Lisa's finishing is that it is so beautiful, really. Her finishing is what makes anything look like twice as good. And Loretta says she loves the drum. We love the drum too.
I love the drum too.
So anyway, so that was exciting to be able to talk about, and the fact that you stood on your feet all last week.
All this week,
all this week,
yeah, 3 days, and well, today would be the 3rd day, so we'll.
She's gonna make it just fine.
I'm gonna make it just fine,
and everything will be sent out by the end of today.
I hope so. I think there might be a few left over for Monday, but that's okay. I'll be pretty darn close.
Really close, okay?
Yeah,
so
really close.
If you're waiting for your order that you ordered last week during those really hectic 24 hours. In fact, there was one lady who had it in her her kit. Sorry, in her cart.
Yeah.
She had it in her cart, and she just went to pay for it, and she said it disappeared from my cart.
Yeah.
So somebody got the last one.
Absolutely. Someone paid before she did.
That's right. Yeah. So now you don't have to worry. You've got a whole 6 days to order and pre-order the drum pincushion. Ah, yes. Dory says still in Florida, bought a condo.
Oh,
so we'll
very
be
nice.
here for a couple of years. So I wonder where in Florida you ended up settling in, because you guys are quite the world travelers. You really are. Hello from Mexico, Martha Barba. Hello to you. And Elizabeth says, no rush, still looking for my cross-stitch mojo. Oh, that's okay. You know, sometimes cross-stitch and stitching in general is not as enticing during the summertime. But it depends on where you live and what the climate is.
It depends, and I know all about, finding your mojo. I've had things on my sewing table for a little while, and I go in there and I look and went, yeah, I must get to that. But, it's
that's right.
Finding the right time.
Yeah.
Maybe next week I'll find the right time. Because my husband is planning on going away on Saturday.
Is he? But he planned it last week too, and he never went away enough.
Well, he came home early.
Exactly.
Before I had a
point
chance.
Of that.
He went away on a Friday night, so of course by the time I get home from work, I don't feel like doing anything, and then he was back home before I felt like doing anything on Saturday.
Having enough space in your house to do what you want to do without being kind of distracted, we'll call it. Not necessarily annoyed, but just distracted by other things that you do together.
Yeah.
Karen says, good morning. Happy Friday to you.
Happy Friday.
And Linda Marchand, hello from sunny Maine. So good to see you both. Dory says, we bought Newport Richie about an hour north of Tampa, probably. Not Nampa. We kind of guessed. Oh, by the way, I've been really getting into Wordle. But
have you?
Wordle itself, I was kind of bored with Wordle because I guessed it fairly quickly. But I'm now doing something called Quordle, which gives you four things, 4 chances, 4 words to have to search for simultaneously. So when you're searching for one word, the letters will also go over to all the others. And then I found Octurbal. No. Anyway, there's 8 of them that you have to guess. Anyway, I did try 8, and I did 5 at one time, which was like a huge thing. I can do 4 about half the time.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But anyway, both of those games I have on my iPad, and they are so fun. I get completely addicted.
Yeah.
Like how could, because you have to figure out what's left and which letters have already been used and where and oh god, and are they in the right place? Anyway, if anybody's a Wordle fan, try Quad Wordle or something.
I've not tried any of those. I'm not really a big game.
No,
person.
you're not. You're a
Yeah.
stitcher and a finisher. And,
Yeah.
you know, and you love sitting on your deck doing both of those things.
Exactly. Drinking wine and, you know, that sometimes doesn't mix all together. So, yeah.
Carol says, hello from sunny Florida, listening while having chemo. Oh,
Oh.
Carol, sending you all the best with
Yeah.
your chemo.
And I hope we're, you know, bringing you a little bit of relief while you're
Yeah, a little
sitting,
joy,
a little joy
little
while you're sitting there.
happiness.
Yeah.
Because we'll think about you quite a bit today while you're going through this. And honestly, I know that there is so much positivity around doing chemo because, I mean, things have improved to such an extent, but still, it's not a fun thing to go through. Dory says, oops, tampon on Nampa. Yeah, we got that. Neela says, oh, Neela, you're here too. Gosh, there's a lot of people
that
this
joined
time.
this morning.
Yeah, so
And
happy.
Cheryl Kenzel, she's not been here for a while. Maybe it's because they can now post. You know, they can chat.
That's true. Yes, because of Facebook Lite.
Yeah, that's right.
LITE,
Absolutely.
apparently. Apparently, we coordinated with our flower bouquets.
Oh.
See behind us, too.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, Cheryl. Good to see you, Neela. Mary Winterwitz is here. Mary Hawthorne is here. Hello to everyone. Exactly. We feel the same way. Hello to you all. We're so thrilled that you're here and so many of our old friends. Last week was a little sparse, and not because people didn't want to come, but it's like, what, the whole long weekend.
So it was a long weekend, yeah. And, you know, I also wasn't here, too.
And it was difficult without
Yeah, it
you
was
here.
difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
turn
did
off
really
that
well.
fan. Did I? I can never tell. You know, you just sit here babbling and hope that you say the things that people are interested in.
I had a little bit of streaming problem. It was kind of stopped a little bit, so I had to refresh my screen. But
I wonder if that was on your side or on this
I
side.
think it was probably my side with my old computer.
Oh, yes. Don't tell me about your old computers
My old
anymore.
MacBook.
You have some old computers.
I do indeed. I keep on saying, yeah, I gotta go get a new one. And then, you know, the weekend comes and I do other things, and then I go, oh yeah, I really have to.
I know you don't want to pay for a new one. I know that's part of it.
It could be part of it. I also don't want to spend the time going to get one.
It's so true. It's
Yeah.
difficult to get phones. You did get a new phone.
I did get a new phone finally.
Getting a phone and getting a new computer, it takes forever to research what you want. And, you know, technology has become so full of choices
Yes.
that, you know, we're like spoiled, totally rotten because we can choose, but then what's the best?
Yeah.
And what's the most, you know, the best for you?
That's
and
right.
How many RAM and how many,
Yeah.
you know, anyway, the technical qualifications, I think in general, most of us pretty much know what we want and try to keep it simple, but still, there's still all these choices that you have to make.
Exactly.
Okay,
Yes.
so let's do some
research.
Yeah, no, you do some research.
Okay.
One thing at a time.
One thing at a time.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
research which one you want.
Okay.
You already know which one you want?
Yeah, no. I'm thinking MacBook, but of course MacBook doesn't do everything. It's not the same as my PC at work. So, you know,
Maybe you should go for a PC.
maybe I should, but I do have an iPhone. So anyways, it's not.
It's
It's
really
so
difficult
many
between
choices.
the two. That's what I'm talking about. So you got to do some research. Yes. And that way it's not like buying anything yet.
That's right.
You
Exactly.
Just, when you buy, you know what to get.
Yeah, and you know, my dad was great at researching. He researched all sorts of things before he ever went out and bought them. Then, of course, he would buy the best, but you know, he did his research first.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, take
I
after
got to
him.
follow my dad.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's not here to do it for you, so you got to do it yourself.
Exactly.
Carol Lemon is here. Late getting here, but happy to see you. Happy to see you too, Carol. Good to see you. So we have a few models that we're going to show you. And a little later on, I am going to send out an email for people to let them know they can pre-order the
Drum pincushion.
the Village Drum Pincushion kit. And that's fine. And then I will also send out a notification of which of our models, like I'll do some
Yeah.
pictures and some links, all about the models that we're going to show
Show,
you today. I'm
yeah.
going to start doing that
I
from now
think
on.
that's a great idea.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
you guys
these
might.
are featured designs for the day,
Yeah.
and you know they're all fun to stitch. So
That's right. And sometimes when we're finished with our video, I think, oh, gee, it would be really fun to be able to tell people that have come to join us here,
Yeah.
which ones they are, because you kind of forget or whatever. You
Absolutely.
don't want to go back. Anyway, so it's a new feature of the newsletter. So it's going to come out every time after Friday. This is pretty good, right?
It's pretty good.
Yeah. So that's what we're going to do. Margaret says, good thing there are that many. There is a system-wide outage with Rogers. It also affects Fido and some other providers. No TV, no internet, no phone. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Luckily, not for me. I'm not on Rogers, but it's pretty bad. No debit machines at stores, no nothing.
Wow.
Margaret. Of course, Rogers is in Canada, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we have Kudo, which is, I think, with TELUS. So,
Yes.
phew, thank goodness.
Yeah.
And I hope you can get your stuff back. I'm sure that the system-wide outage will be cured really quickly.
Yeah, I don't think Rogers would let that go on for too long.
No, I don't think so. Anita Verheyen says, good idea. I'd like to see those links to the project you show. Thank you.
You're really going to have to move that camera.
I know. I'm looking over like this because I can hardly see, but that's okay. Next time. Anita is the lady who told us about Facebook Lite, right?
I believe
Anita?
so, yes.
I think so too. I'm glad that you were here too. Good to see you. Dory Davis says, I finally finished stitching a Stitcher's Heart tray cloth, but still have the hearting and beading to do. So you put things together. Have I got that right?
No, finally finished stitching the tray cloth.
Okay,
So
but
I
have
don't
the
think
hearting.
finishing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So not quite the finishing yet.
Yeah.
Well done. Congratulations. I hope you share it with us. Always good to see it in the chat group.
Mm-hmm.
And so what's the next person? Because I can't see without leaning over.
Manuela.
Manuela.
And she's from Mergosa Lake, Italy.
Congratulations for bringing yourself all the way here to Victoria, Canada.
Yeah.
Hello, and I don't know how you say hello in Italian.
I don't know.
Buonasera. No, that's evening. Good evening. Good day. Buona noche. No, that's night. Oh dear, I'm very bad at Italian, but it's good to have you here. So let's start with the models, shall we?
Yeah.
With these. I've kind of got them spread out a little bit in order.
You got them organized the way you want to show. Okay.
Kinda, yeah, because it's July now.
Yeah.
And this is your birthday month.
That's right.
Right here. And then there's August and September.
Yes.
And these three are all in the same leaflet, which will be linked in the email that I'm going to send out. So you guys can tell which one it is. These are all called birthday bell pulls. So if you want to just search for these, they're under birthday bell pulls. And they're really cute. They kind of match one another. The July one has some larkspur. And they come in two different colors. So even though usually red and purple don't actually do that well together, they kind of look really nice in this
They do.
little bell pull, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's ruby is the birthstone, of course.
And then, of course, August is gladiolas.
Yes. And they actually look like gladiola.
They do.
Now that I see them.
Mm-hmm.
And peridot is the birthstone, which is really a different
It is.
color altogether. But it is what it looks like.
And then finally, September is aster, blue aster.
I think we have 4 bell pulls in each of the leaflets. So this one has one more in it. I think it could be June. Yes, I think it's June, July, August, September.
No, I think there's 3 in each leaflet and there's 4 leaflets.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
It's
that's
either
how.
that or the other way around.
Yeah, no, I think there's 3 in each leaflet and there's 4 leaflets.
I always listen to Lisa because
Yeah.
she knows.
Yeah, I think that's
she
how it
who
goes.
knows.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I think it's April, May, June in one, and then July, August, September.
October, November, December.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's hope that's what it is.
Yeah.
Because anyway, we'll find out, won't we? Just look
Mhm.
up birthday bell pulls if you need to, and of course it'll be in our newsletter, which I'll send out afterwards. Neela says,
July is my birthday month. In fact, my birthday is on Sunday. Well, happy birthday coming up, Neela.
congratulations, happy birthday. I hope you love your birthday.
And she says I'm definitely old. Well, so am I. My birthday actually is next Friday.
That's right. What are we going to do on Friday? We're going to have a birthday party?
I don't know.
I think we can have a birthday party. Don't you guys think so for Lisa on that very day? I think we'll have a birthday party.
Okay.
We'll have cake and we'll have wine first thing in the morning.
Ooh.
No.
That might be.
No.
I might not get too much work done that day.
Mimosa?
You know what? I don't mind mimosas.
Let's do that. We'll
Yeah.
have mimosa
Yeah.
over here. You guys do too.
Yeah.
Oh, happy birthday. Mine's on the 22nd. and
happy
she's
birthday, Dory.
definitely old
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Hi from sunny Spain. Hello, Barbara Hepburn. It's good to see you and welcome. So we have another couple of bell pulls here, just because we're going through the alphabet.
The alphabet.
Slowly,
Yeah.
a little bit once a week,
Yeah.
if we can.
And the first one is J is for juggler. There
You're
we
doing
go.
great. You're doing great. And it's really perfectly close so people can see really well. I love all of the different J flowers, J birds,
Exactly.
the jaguar.
The jaguar.
Yeah, I don't
the
know about those
joker.
flowers.
Jasmine.
Oh, is it jasmine?
Jasmine.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, thank goodness.
And then the jacquard stitch, which is this
Oh, I
one
love
right
that one.
here.
Yeah, yeah,
It's kind of
exactly.
like your bargello.
Yeah. And the
then
jack-o'-lantern.
the jack-o'-lantern and the jackass beside it. And then there's the juggler.
My favorite.
Yeah.
That's very cute. You said it very nicely,
Yeah.
too. Jack-o'-lantern, jackass.
Jackass. Yeah. And we know a few of those, don't we?
Oh, Carol Reed says, we need chocolate for Lisa.
Oh,
Absolutely.
definitely, yes. Yeah.
Good point, Carol. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll remember that.
And then this is L is for librarian. I love the librarian.
Yeah, me too. She's
And all the
extremely
books.
studious, doesn't she?
The lantern.
Mm-hmm.
And those flowers, I'm not too sure.
I think they're just flowers.
Loop. They're just loop stitch
Oh,
flowers.
they are too.
Yeah.
That's right.
And then a leprechaun.
Yep. And of course, some more letters and some more stitches, all starting with the letter L.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, I feel so much better because Lynn just said there are 4 months in each birthday sampler leaflet. And I finished the last one last month. So there's 4 months in each of these. These. But I think with the birthday needle rolls, there might be 3 in 4 leaflets.
No.
No?
I'm sorry, the needle rolls are all individual.
Okay. I was right
Yeah.
for a second there.
That I know because I did all of them, or I
Uh-huh.
laid all of them out. So that,
You have to laugh. You try something. Do you think you could do me a favor and turn on all the lights?
Oh, that would be a good
I
idea.
realize we don't have
We don't
all
have the lights?
on.
Okay.
I
Oh,
apologize. But
it's good for me to get up anyways. I'm feeling a little stiff.
it was actually supposed to be quite light in here a few minutes ago. It was
And then
sunny.
the sun went behind the clouds.
Exactly. And now I'm sort of thinking, gosh, isn't it a little bit
Dark.
in here?
Let me get this one on too.
Mary Widrowitz's hubby's birthday is tomorrow. So happy birthday to him. Thank you for turning on some
You're
lights.
welcome.
It does make a difference. Thank you. And happy birthday to the July folks. Exactly. Thanks, Lynn. I always love it when I'm told I'm right after all. Okay, so we have another model, which is not terribly, we don't even know what season this would be for.
No.
But it has the cutest little, little, what do they call them, smalls, little needlework smalls. And I'm not going to show you this one first. She's going to show you what it is.
Exactly. Well, this is the little, it's called the Victorian purse.
Back off a little bit.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we
Now we
go.
can see the whole thing.
Go like this.
Yes, thank you.
And it's got a nice little garden scene. Sorry, let me just get this out of the way.
Mhm.
Little house, some sheep. There again, the loop stitch flowers. I love the bargello on the bottom.
Yeah, and my favorite part is the sides.
There's the sides. Yes, there's the sides.
The sides are done with a pulled thread stitch, which is intricate but easy once you get going on it.
Absolutely.
And then
Sorry. Absolutely.
Absolutely. And the pulled thread stitch is then covered with a vine in backstitch, I think, and with some silk ribbon leaves all throughout here. It actually turned out so nice that I wish we'd used it on other designs like that.
Absolutely. And there's the back of it, so you can personalize by putting your initials on it. And then the side is all one piece.
Yes, but it doesn't continue on the bottom because, for goodness sake, nobody looks at the bottom.
Well, that's right. You need the, for it to sit on something.
Exactly.
So you don't want
to just get ruined.
Stitching. That's right.
Anyway, this is my favorite part. Look at how well designed this is. And I mean by finishing. The design part looks the same as the purse, only it's kind of like this. And it's the same on all three sides, but you can open it. And what's it called again? A thimble?
A pipkin, isn't it?
A pipkin. I keep wanting to call it a bodkin, but it's a pipkin.
It's pipkin.
Anyway, it works really well. And as long as you don't push this in too often, because then it'll gape open.
It'll gape open,
but it's very cute.
And then, of course, it's got a little needle book to it, which is kind of similar pulled work as the siding of the purse.
That's right, that's right.
And then if you open it up, there's some felt on one side and then the scissor case.
Yeah, and we did a spine. You did a spine when it came to the finishing part of things. And I think I just love the spine.
I love the spine too. I think I would have made it a little stiffer.
Yeah, exactly. I was just going to say that. It would be good because then it would stay stiff.
Exactly. It's a little flimsy. And then, of course, it also has a little scissor fob, which has the bargello on one side, and then the flower on the other.
Loop stitch. Exactly.
So,
thank you for showing so well.
Oh, no, thank you.
Oh, Kathy Mink is here. Kathy Monk is here. Did I say Kathy Mink?
I think you did say mink, but that's okay. Mink, monk,
I don't think Kathy minds too much.
No.
I appreciate the fact that you're here. And Gail Stetler is here. Hello, everyone. I missed several weeks watching Stitch Along Friday. Good seeing you too, Gail. I'm very glad you're back. I hope you haven't been away for a bad reason. I hope it's for a good one, like maybe on holidays or just stitching way too much and just couldn't think about anything else. Dory says, I love my Victorian purse. You finished it so beautifully, Dory. I watched every single step. Thank you so much for sharing on the chat group with us. And now we have some autumn-y things.
We have some autumn-y things. Here, I'll pass that to you so I can pull the other stuff a little bit closer.
Okie dokie. We've got this one, and this one as a model is really nice, better than on the picture, in my opinion. If you can see this beautiful frame, and it just makes the whole picture look fabulous. Because it's got a little bit of red in the frame, or orange in the frame, I should say. And Picking Pumpkins, Harvest Done is very autumn-y with the little pumpkin buttons. It looks adorable. So if you can't do the pumpkin buttons or you can't find them or whatever, use one of these pumpkins, and I would suggest this one here. Use this one in place and just stitch them in place of those buttons. I think that'll fit quite nicely too. Very, very cute. So this is one of our autumn designs.
Cottages. And then this
that's Autumn Cottage.
Yeah.
No, that's Pumpkin Cottage.
Pumpkin Cottage. Sorry. Yeah. This is the autumn box. Let's see.
Yeah, this is actually really a lot of silk ribbon. So you'd have to stock up on the silk ribbon in order to do the top of this box.
Absolutely, yes.
It used to be, of course, in an ACK pack that you'd get all the silk ribbon. But right now you're not. So what you can do instead of silk ribbon leaves, which sorry, no, it's my fault. I'm a little weak in this hand. If you can see all the silk ribbon leaves, you can put the berries in, no problem, and then just use Lazy Daisy stitch. And do the Lazy Daisy stitch in various different colors, like I've done the silk ribbon. And also do them twice. Do one for the outside and then do a smaller one on the inside, or vice versa. Do a smaller one and a bigger one. And that will give the same kind of coverage that the silk ribbon will give you. And it would be quite unique to see. So if anybody ever does this,
absolutely, it would
love to
be
see
really
it.
pretty.
So that is a way to still enjoy this box.
take the lid off.
My favorite part is this inside and how it looks so beautiful. Look at the inside also of the lid.
The inside of the lid.
Yep.
There we
and then
go.
of course the alphabet on the
alphabet
outside
on the outside.
with the words autumn and leaves and
Fall,
fall and wind.
leaves, and
And wind. That's right.
Yeah.
And then Lisa did this adorable little pincushion thing that you can just take out like that because it sits on the lip of this inside. And look, there's of course a leaf with stitched on top of a scissor fob at the bottom.
And that's what the pincushion looks like.
We don't need these tags, do we?
Probably not.
No, we don't need tags anymore.
But I love how
No
this
names.
turned out actually.
Oh, that is so beautiful. And the little box, you made that box, didn't you?
Yes, I certainly did.
Yeah, out of what? Out of
Mat board?
just regular
Mat board, yeah.
acid-free mat board?
Yeah, it's just regular 4-ply mat board.
So what you did was, did you do it like, did you curve it around? Do you remember?
I think I did it, I
You scored it? Yeah. So she scored it and she made this piece go all the way around. So it's all one piece around the outside.
And I think that's
And
what
then
I did
covered
with
the
the box.
bottom as well.
The box
You did
did
the same thing?
the same thing. And then
Cool.
of course there's a lining in there with a lip. So you can put this.
And it doesn't go through.
It doesn't go through.
That is, if you do it really carefully.
That's right.
And don't
That-
push it too hard.
Exactly.
Anyway,
There we
your
go.
finishing there is just so cute. I love it. And it made the whole box just perfect.
Oh, and then I love this little sampler here.
Yeah.
This is Autumn Garden.
Autumn Garden is also cute, cute, cute.
It is.
That was
It was
the
so fun to stitch.
And it's
too.
the original of all of the autumny things that I've done.
Yes.
This was sort of the original ideas were being
Yeah.
worked out, but then I expanded them in other designs. So you can see some things
Yeah.
that you might
No.
remember are on other designs or later designs.
Exactly. It's like the pumpkins.
For instance,
Yeah, for instance.
Or the scarecrow you'll
Or the
find
scarecrow,
I think
yeah.
you'll find that in one of the
Mhm.
farms. Anyway, so I did a lot of lovely little things with the autumn bell pull. Gail Stetler says, I moved into my son's house after he renovated his downstairs for me. Oh, how nice for you. Glad packing and moving in is done. And now time to enjoy and then,
Yes,
stitch.
and enjoy my grandkids.
Gail, I'm so happy for you. What a nice thing to be able to live with your family and not be on top of them.
Mm-hmm.
Because it sounds like you've got yourself a nice suite of your own. Really nice. Margaret Anders says a nice overnight silk thread like dinky dyes or silken colors would work for those leaves we were
Absolutely.
talking about
Yeah.
earlier,
Yeah.
doing lazy daisy
Mhm.
stitches. Absolutely. Any overdye that's in kind of autumny colors would be really nice.
Yeah.
Or just choose various ones with various different colors
Mhm.
of floss. I mean, it doesn't have to be an overdye, but
No.
that actually is one of the nicest way to make those leaves. And Gail loves Autumn Garden and Margaret loves On the Box. Yes, I got that. I think we got that. Donna loves the Autumn Box. That's who I was thinking of. And so does Karen. See, the Autumn
Yeah,
Box
the
is a
autumn
big
box
deal.
is really pretty.
Who am I kidding? I love all things autumn. Karen, isn't that the truth? Yeah. And I really have to tell you that I'm working on something more for autumn.
You are?
I
Yes.
am.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to it. Judy says, I have a little better. I have it a little better.
Yeah.
I live across the street from my kids and granddaughter. Oh,
Yeah.
that is also wonderful because, again, you don't have them overhead necessarily. But, you know,
That's
it's
right.
really hard to find the right place. If you don't need very much anymore, you want to be near your family. It's hard to
Yeah.
find, at least in this town, to find anything to rent,
Oh,
right?
Yeah,
And
rent or,
or even buy.
even owning in Victoria now is very costly.
It's not just you can't find anything.
Yeah,
You know, I mean, you need to find something that may be near your grandchildren.
absolutely.
That is,
Yeah.
a really precious thing for you to have. Good for you both. Margaret says, hello, a little late arriving from the East Coast. They're arriving from the East Coast.
Oh.
Okay, we need to know, Margaret, where you arrived to, not from,
Oh,
but
here.
to. Oh,
Arriving
here?
here. She's on the East Coast, is what I get. Yeah.
I don't get it.
And
Because we're here on the West Coast, so
Yeah.
there we know that, and you must be on the East Coast. So
Yeah.
that's how I'm going to take
exactly.
what you said.
And Marty, I went to our Sky Hill EGA flea market sale and was blessed to find the VS Friendship Sampler Kit from 2003.
Aww.
Fabric from one project for all 3 projects and complete 8 packs for the sampler. Wow.
That is wonderful for you. I have to admit that some of my things are, you'll find them elsewhere. You'll find them maybe sometimes on eBay or on, I think, Etsy. Those are places that you might find certain things. If you are going to do that, just search for or Google Victoria Sampler or my name or the name of the design and just Google it and then see if there's any that hit on either eBay or Etsy. And that sometimes that really, you'll really luck out with that. There are people who are still not able to finish stitching all of their stash, so they'll let go of some of the things that they just know that they can't do anymore. And I've noticed that here and there you'll still find that time.
Absolutely.
Doing that.
Yeah.
Yep, you were busy doing the next one.
The next one is the Sturbridge box. There again, the lid is done like the autumn box in regards to the finishing part of it. It has the sides of the lid have an alphabet all the way around.
Yep.
With a nice little vine.
Yeah,
on the long pieces.
The designs that are between the alphabet in this one actually have been taken from the finishing fabric, which I absolutely loved. It's so old-fashioned and is actually meant for Sturbridge. It's a traditional pattern that was recreated by a certain manufacturer for quilting fabric, and this particular pattern was a original Sturbridge pattern.
It was. It's a beautiful fabric that you found here. And when you take the lid off, let's see if I can take it off without.
Here we go.
There, this one, it all
falls apart.
Flops down.
That's right. So you can take out the little guy. But as you can see, Lisa's done remarkably put in something for needles, and on the side here you can tuck in some scissors or something else, and down here is the scissor case, and then right here is another pocket that you can put things in. So
you put your threads in, or
and of course when it's finished as a box, the lid keeps everything together. It was a really good idea. It's not exact in practice. It's not easy to use.
Yeah.
But it is easy if you put this on your surface next to your stitching chair, because once it's flopped open, you can access all the stuff that's inside. But I would say in general, it's a little hard to pick up.
Exactly. I think next I would almost put gussets in it.
Yeah, so it wouldn't flop so
far. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. And this is how you learn to finish things.
Absolutely. And then, of course, there's a cute little scissor fob that goes with it.
Margaret says, yes, I am on the East Coast. Well done.
Yeah.
I am arriving a little late for the live show.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were late here, and you meant here, like here in Victoria. And I just thought maybe you've been traveling. Who knows?
Yeah, and a lot of people are.
Yeah, that's right. Gosh, there's a lot of people that are. Mary Woodward says, I love autumn patterns. Jennifer Gowan, late but here. Yay. Good. There's a lot of people that have arrived here that here meaning at the live stream. Sorry. That I haven't seen for a few weeks. So
That's
I'm really
right, yeah.
pleased. The first in-person class I took with Thea was in Sturbridge for this box. That's right, Loretta. I didn't know it was the first one, though.
Yeah.
But I know we've had a number of classes together. Magali, Valiztia, un maravilloso fin de semana grupo. And it says a wonderful weekend to the group. Anyway, I kind of couldn't even read it, so I apologize for ruining that beautiful greeting.
Okay, I'm still trying to close this box here, and it's a little tricky.
Would you like me to get going on the final?
Probably a good idea, because
okay,
let's see
this is
if
one
I
of
can.
my favorites. This final model that we're going to show you today was actually, when I thought about it, and certainly when I saw Donna's version of it, didn't need to be a gingerbread haunted house.
No.
It could have been just a haunted house.
Yeah.
But as you can see, it's quite a big house.
It is.
Like really quite big. And I love the colors, don't get me wrong. The colors of the gingerbread fabric, looks really good. But then Donna Granger did hers in gray,
It did.
and
Yes.
it looks more
Yeah.
ominous
Yeah.
somehow.
And a blue roof too, I think.
Yeah. Anyway, I also did dye some fabric for the purple roof because I couldn't find any immediately, and that worked out pretty well. I think that the roof has not. It wasn't really purple. It was kind of a soft purple.
Sort of eggplant.
Yeah, and the eggplant has kind of faded slightly, which I like.
It's an old eggplant.
Exactly. But as you can tell, it has a lot of buttons on it. And really, these buttons, or some of them, you can find in Michael's if you don't have an ACPAC. The buttons really make it. I particularly like some of the buttons on the back. The skeleton buttons are some of my favorite buttons. But there's so many other buttons that you can put in there. So if you have the idea that you want to do this, the stitching is the most work, right? So do the stitching and then go to the craft store or go online and look for buttons that would fill in for the ones that are there. Even if it's not a ghost or even if it's something else. The ghosts are cool, but there may be other buttons that you could put there instead.
Exactly. And the candy corn buttons, I believe, are non-existent now.
Can't find them now, but there are other buttons that would do for the roof. You know, I just love the candy corn.
And you could almost do your own candy corn too. You just do it in satin stitches.
Yeah, yellow and orange and then smaller and smaller stitches. Yeah, that would work. Satin stitch candy corn, I can do. Dig it.
Yeah, it would work.
Anyway, so I hope you enjoy looking at the entire Halloween haunted house. And I know many of you have actually either started it or finished it. So congratulations, because that was really a lot of work. Bat buttons, there are definitely a lot of bat buttons still out there. Donna says, my grandchildren love the haunted house. And Carol actually did the whole haunted house and enjoyed it. Margaret, you said it's quite interesting. It is very interesting.
Yes.
You know, it does take those buttons to make it more interesting.
Yeah.
So I have noticed that you can get many of these buttons still at Michael's or any craft store or online if you're not near a craft store that has them.
Just on Google Halloween buttons.
Yeah, there's a good idea.
Yeah.
Exactly. You'll find something. I know you will. Okay. Well, that was phew.
That was
all those models.
You pulled a lot of models. I have
did
to
the
say
pulling
that.
this time.
You did the pulling this time. I was busy packaging.
Well, we don't have Dorothy here because I know I usually wait with the
Dorothy Wendell?
Yep.
She's not.
Angel cards, but I'm still going to do
You're going to do an angel card?
And I'm going to have you choose one.
Okay. Are you taking them out of the drawer today?
Oh, no.
Sorry. We've read those ones already.
I'm sorry, everyone. She keeps me honest.
Sorry. I have to watch her.
She does. She really does. Okay. So you don't have to do that because you won't be able to see anything.
Well, I won't, but you know, it makes it more interesting if I look away.
You whip your finger
like a dog when you're trying to discipline him, and if he's not watching, wasn't in trouble, right?
What's this one?
People feel whole when they are in your presence.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that's true for every one of you because
Absolutely.
honestly, the good feelings in this group are remarkable. Extraordinary, I should say. And I think that everyone that comes here that is part of our Victoria Sampler family makes other people feel good. That's one of the things I really noticed is being in touch with all of you always makes me feel better. And, you know, being together with you always makes me feel better.
Absolutely.
So that was a good card.
It was.
Keep that in mind. Okay, I don't have anything else to show you except I want to end off by making sure that those of you who are late, there is a pre-order button on our website now for this drum pincushion kit.
Yeah.
I mentioned it at the beginning of our live stream this morning, so you may want to go back and watch the replay. But this particular design was sold out like in a week last week. Sorry,
in a day.
24 hours for sure. It was sold out. And then we got all these calls and emails saying, are you going to have it again? Are you going to have it again? And we weren't planning on it. But we looked at to see whether we can do it, and we can.
Yeah.
But we're not going to make a guess at how many people want one. So we are going to ask you to pre-order. And yes, you will be paying for it ahead of time, but it will be shipped sometime at the beginning of September.
Mhm.
So that's what our goal is, to make sure that you have it by then. And we have to order the materials, and we have to make sure that the kits are well packed, because we have some of it still in stock. So here is going to be a pre-order button until next Thursday
Yes.
noon. So you won't be able to pre-order it after next Thursday.
Absolutely.
Then it will be cut off. The pre-order button will be gone, and it'll say out of stock. So if you want it, make sure that you do the pre-order, and that way you will get the drum pincushion kit.
Exactly. Yes. And yes, Lynn, we can see your comment.
Yes, Lynn. Yes. Yeah. Did you try Facebook Lite? Is that why we can see your comment? Because yes, we can. Thank goodness. Renee Lanza is here. Hello.
Hi, Renee.
Oh, look, Sue Donnelly says candy corn buttons are available on Etsy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, fabulous. There you go, you guys. If you're going to do the haunted house, go get those candy corn buttons. Those feelings float down from YouTube.
Oh, thank you.
Loretta says, I'm waiting for my drum pincushion to arrive. Excellent.
I think it went out in yesterday's mail, Loretta.
Yes, I'm sure you must have, because she's been working at that all week.
Yeah.
Well, for the last 3 days anyway.
And we had a big mail pickup yesterday, so I think it was in that group.
Yes. So hopefully it'll arrive within 10 to 14 days to you, wherever you are. Thea, wasn't Jingle Bell Tree done on blue?
It was done on
Both,
Smoky Pearl, and it was also done on putty.
Yes. And those are the names of the cashel linen.
Yes.
So you might have called it blue, but it was a smoky kind of grayish
It's
blue.
called Smoky Pearl, so yeah.
Yes. Lynn says, I messaged earlier. I'm on my phone using FB Lite. Yay!
Oh.
I'm sorry, Lynn. Maybe you messaged, but there were a number of people that were messaging or commenting at the same time as you. We may have missed yours.
You might have scrolled over it. Yeah.
So I'm glad that you asked again, because it's working great.
Yeah. Oh, good. Thank you, Loretta. I'm glad to know that those emails I send out work.
Yeah, that is good. So you can go and pre-order the drum kit pincushion kit, and you can download this week's
That's right, installment
of the Stitch Along. And of course, this time you're going to get another kitty, and this time it's going to be a kitty that sits up, not the other one.
Not the crouching.
No,
it's right here.
Oh, there it is. This is the back. That's the crouching one, and this one is looking like this. And you don't know what it's pawing with its little paw, but it's doing something. I've got that in for next week. You good?
I'm good. Yes. Yeah.
I was notified my drum is on the way too. You guys were really good. I gave you about 45 minutes. All of the people here that were here last week, I gave you 45 minutes to order the drum pincushion kit last week. And I would say as many as came in so immediately, I'm really glad you did, because it didn't take long for everything to go. I'm so glad. And I'm going to do the same thing with the pre-order, although it won't matter to us how many will be pre-ordered. The more the merrier as far as we're concerned. But we do have a limit on that as well. I think if it gets to be over a couple of hundred, I think we have to cut it off.
We do, yes.
So I think right now we're already at like 40, 35, 40.
Yeah.
Something like that. So don't wait. We just really appreciate the fact that you want to have it.
Exactly, because we probably won't be ordering for this again.
No,
so this is your last chance.
Yeah. Sorry, but that is what we do when we're semi-retired.
Yeah.
We try not to reorder, because that actually is a fair bit of work. So
it is.
Yep.
Yes. And
organization and all that stuff, which we were trying to get away from, but we don't want to do that for a brand new design.
No.
So you guys have a really great weekend, a wonderful week. And everybody, I'm so glad that you're here. And next time, I'm not going to make sure that the camera is not in the way of either you or me.
It needs to be right smack in the middle.
It kind of does.
It's been moved over a little bit.
But we've actually had it in various different spots. Because the TV is actually a little bit in the wrong spot as well.
I guess so, yeah.
But meanwhile, you think that I'm looking at you. I'm still looking at the comments.
Well, that's good. Whereas me, I'm actually definitely looking at the comments, not looking at you. So
That's right. We try. We try
Yeah.
our best to make everything friendly and
Mhm.
happy for you. Have a great next weekend, and I think I'm going to end our video. So
Yeah.
I hope that you have a wonderful weekend and also a great week. We'll see you next Friday.
see you next
And
Friday.
don't forget to pre-order before
Yeah.
Thursday.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have a good week.
Have a good week. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.